Sorry I'm a bit late. Yeah, just some things happened and I ended up starting to well, a little bit, so I had to actually wash myself a little bit. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Here, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, give this thing a little time. So anyways, yeah, let's say I think today. I think we're gonna go ahead and actually check out this event. So I sort of skipped through the event a long time ago, and by the way, Cyber New Year's Watch is basically a rerun of an event. But yeah, I don't think we actually looked at this event before. I don't think we have. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump right in. And while you're at it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you're watching this as a VOD, don't forget to leave a comment to contact down below. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into New Year's resolution. And I am still smelling like crazy, holy crap. Kinda strange. I wasn't sweating before I got here, but now all of a sudden I am. Yeah, but anyways, I don't think we're gonna be doing I think I'm just gonna read through this. As normal. Anyways, fuck, I'm getting common blocks over here. I think this truck is out of resources. Yeah, I think we found everything worth finding. Good time. How's your logic circuit going? I think it's on auto. It's more than complicated than I expected. The system changed with the new update, so we're missing some important resources. Reworking everything will be a challenge. Hey, we're a bit off. About more than we could chew trying to find finish this before the year ends. If we give up now, all the effort we put into reaching this point will be wasted. Yeah, I'll log in tonight too. The event is kind of starting off slow, but then again, I feel like whenever Veritas shows up, it always starts off slow. Everyone? Ah, Chihiro, hi. Hello, Vice President. I haven't seen you around in the club room for a while. It's been so long that I almost forgot what your face looks like. It couldn't be helped. With the end of the fiscal year, quite a few companies contacted me for security consultations. That said, why haven't any of you picked up your phones? I called you 3 times today alone without anyone answering. I canceled an appointment to come check on you because I was worried. Oh, those are a lot of missed notifications. Sorry, we've been so busy that I must have forgotten to check my phone. We've been working on this forever, for over a day. It feels like the sun just rose a minute ago. Our work has been meaningless if it fell off pace. Are you running into a deadline? Were you running at the end of the year security checks I pinned it to the club bulletin? It's definitely good to sweep the academy machines for security issues. There's quite a few worms and viruses running wild currently. I'm proud to see that you're finally awake for walking the path of righteousness, white hats. Sorry, I always have like real trouble trying to like read a text wherever it's popping up like this. Got those out, but I get a little too ahead of it. But anyways, we weren't running security checks. We've installed a new mod for mineral craft. You know, I'm gonna hit myself a little bit more by just keeping this on auto. What? You know, Mineralcraft, the most popular game sandbox in Give-A-Toast right now. Of course I know what Mineralcraft is. Also, this is very dated. I think this event kind of just dated itself. But anyways, but why play it when you have a time-sensitive work to complete? Well, Mineralcraft's biggest mod makers released a new update a few days ago. It has the new type of org for crafting higher tier equipment and an entire logistics system for building circuits. It's been a while since we got a big update like this, so it's taking some time to analyze everything fully. As a member of Veritas, it's our duty to compile useful information for dissemination around the academy. Yeah, this is a crucial mission for Veritas. Very crucial mission. Which is another way to say you were so immersed playing a video game that you missed all my calls. They weren't playing a video game, they were setting up a server. So in other words, they were kind of slacking off. I wouldn't put it like that, but Are you going to spend the rest of your lives lazing away in here? I know this is a day off, but this has nothing to do with playing, but do nothing but play video games all day, every day isn't healthy. Oh, she's lecturing us again. We promise once we're done testing the new mod, we'll go back to our usual lifestyle and... How's this different from your usual lifestyle? You eat instant meals every day, you barely exercise. Don't think I'm unaware of how our club performed during the last field day. A whole new year lies directly ahead of us. Why not go outside? This year we can all focus on improving our unhealthy habits. We already got the guy covered. Been busy, but we're still managed to come up with the perfect plan for the new year. That's so. What precisely does the plan entail? Obviously, we need to see a new year sunrise. I wouldn't have expected you to plan something so physically demanding. Mind if I tag along? It's been a while since we've done something as a group. Where do you plan on viewing the sunrise? Eastern Plains, of course. I go there every year. Eastern Plains? I'm not familiar with that part of Kivatos. That would be because the Eastern Plains is a location in the world of Archive. Maki's favorite MMORPG. The most epic RPG in the world. She's the guild's #1 recruiter. As a part of the World of Archive simulator world, the sun rises at 6 AM every morning, so the players of the Eastern Plains gather in the Eastern Plains are watching in-game sunrise on the first day of the new year. Gamers from every faction want to watch the sunrise, so there's an annual PvP event before dawn. I'll never forget when our guild destroyed our top rivals on the server last year. We defeated the last fighter and took our victory pose right as the sun peaked over the horizon. I have to do something. At this rate, they'll lay the way for the entirety of next year as well. Everyone clear out your schedule for the final day of the year. Yeah, I was going to pull an all-night hunt in the World of Archive. Considered an order from the Vice President, I want everyone in front of the club room by 9 in the morning, without exception. If it's the Vice President's orders. I don't have anything special planned then, but why call everyone together? I realized that it was a mistake to throw myself into the work at the expense of the club. You've all been consumed by the virtual world and completely forgotten the one beyond the monitor. The wall. So we're going to see a real sunrise this year. What? Yes, we're going to go see the wall. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to say this right now, but I'm not expecting much from this event. This is technically an older event, I'm not expecting much. If anything, I'm not expecting this to be like Nikkei's level of, well, good. Then again, for a game like this, I feel like it's gonna be hard to top that when it comes to events. Like, when it's main stories, then there's the potential. But when it comes to events, yeah, I usually don't expect much. Waking up on the weekend. Waking up early on the weekend is the worst. I concur, spending a precious day off tramping about in the countryside, especially with all the holiday sounds I could be recording on the last day of the year. It's like using premium currency to buy a common drop. I would normally be asleep right now. Rising this early makes my head hurts. I agree with you, Hare. Also, I just realized I actually have you somewhere. But at least you all showed up on time. Now excuse me, I'm going to wallflower it for the rest of the events. You three enjoy yourselves. How Sensei? What brings you to Millennium so early? Don't mind me, I'm going to wallflower it. Also, Chihiro told me you're taking a hiking trip. I hope I'm not intruding. Then don't worry, I'm going to wallflower it right... over there, behind that... behind that. Not at all, you're always welcome, Sensei. Perhaps today isn't a waste after all if I get to listen to Sensei's voice all day. I didn't pay attention to my clothing because I thought it was going to be a club trip. I would have worn something nicer. You would have worn her bathing suit. Just like Miyako. Or that other person. Yeah, I would warn something way more colorful if I knew Sensei was going to be here. As a member of Verigest, I surely should have informed this mission critical information, or been informed of this mission critical information. I think your winter wear looks great. I guess if Sensei says so. But where's Shiro? She's the one who called us here. She arrives in a meticulous outfit despite telling us to dress it casually. Damn it, Chiro! Thank goodness everyone's here. I don't have to search for you. She's fabulous. Chiro, that's some outfit. It's meticulous in a different way. What are you wearing? You look like you're going camping. Because we are going camping. Didn't I tell you? Camping? I thought we were going skiing. Oh, to be fair though, we were going skiing, I think Chiro would want to wear something a little bit more aerodynamic. Maybe pay a visit to Rio's wardrobe. See if there's anything in there that we can use. You know, like something that that's aerodynamic and fits around the body. Mostly the chest. I would have told everyone to arrive this morning to see tomorrow's sunrise. We're traveling to the Higashi Alps today, which is located in the outskirts of Millennium District. The highest peak faces the east, and it's famous for the view you get at sunrise, but to reach the foot of the mountain, you'll need to cross a huge plain and churning river, so it doesn't get many campers. Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. We're going to take camp at the foot of the mountain, spend the night, and start climbing for dawn before we can watch the sunrise from the peak. As we're spending time away from the trappings of civilization, you might realize that there's plenty of things beyond your screens that you can enjoy. Like my chest. I forgot I have to have an urgent appointment. Oh no, my chronic caffeine deficiency has struck me again. I received an emergency signal from the critical wiretap I said earlier. No, as I said before, this is an order for the Vice President and I will not permit any excuses. I received permission from Amari as well, so you all need to listen to me today. No fair, you devil, you dictator. We're witnessing the birth of a new big sister of Millennium. Sensei, help. Well, you're not kidding about the big sister, I mean. I'm gonna skip through this. I need to show it off. Since he says so, I'll make it work somehow if it's for today. I'll go anywhere as long as I can record Sensei's voice. Yeah, you weren't wrong about the big sister, cause look at this. Look at this. Stop before we depart. We need to check your bags. Our bags? What's wrong with our bags? You're not elementary school. You're not going to say we're only allowed to bring snacks up to 500 yen, right? Snacks are fine, but any electronic devices are related to camping are strictly forbidden. So if any electronic devices happen to find their way to your bags, you'll need to leave them at Ikami before we head out. Why? I told you the goal of camping, or this camping trip is to spend time in nature, away from civilization. If you bring a bunch of portable electronics, you're going to wind up doing the same things at a different place. So only bring the gear you need for this trip. Do I have to leave my phone as well? It's fine to bring your cell phone for emergency situations, but it won't be that useful. I don't expect much of a signal while camping in the mountains. Now, starting with Maki, give me your bag. Let's see, this is a solar power station. It would be a huge problem if my phone was out of battery when I needed to place an emergency call. If we have a power station that runs on solar power, we could charge our phones whenever we want. Portable battery, wissifies, and weighs far less. We don't need a power station for the equipment we'll be using. And this is a portable parabola antenna. This had a distress signal in the event we were stranded. A regular antenna would be unable to receive signals in such a remote area. It won't be so remote that we need to use a directional antenna. And I've already shared our hiking route, so a search party will know where to look for us. Unless we vanish through the silence. No matter how you present it, this antenna is for setting up an internet connection. And over here, a NAS cloud server machine. Do you really plan on setting up a temporary communications hub at our campsite? It's not temporary. It's going to be a permanent communication site. We're establishing a base up there. The spy on, whichever academy happens to be there. Oh. Plot thickens. It's just, are we really gonna have to give up our internet connection for over a day? Also, there's no way they would be doing that. Like, I wish they would do something like that, but that's way too interesting for Blue Archive. Yeah, nowadays it's even possible to live in the lifestyle of a digital nomad. At least we can bring a few devices that have internet connections and an entire generator, because we're gonna build an outpost up there. Communications outpost. Absolutely not. These electronic devices you brought in the club room, every single one, including the giant generator. As I said, this trip is the extreme measure to mitigate your internet addiction. Forget about everything that happened outside of our campsite and enjoy the break. During time off without the internet is absurd. This must be what the castaway trapped on a desert island feels like. How can you forbid any high-definition recording devices when I finally have the opportunity to spend a day with Sensei? We brought all our cooking equipment, supplies, and winter gear, and our group tent. Also, Chiro, come on, let Kotama bring her recording device. It couldn't hurt that much. I think we have all we need to go camping. So let's cheer up and get moving. Our communications outpost. Yay. Intrigue. Interesting story. No. Also, hello, lol. Hello. Long time and no see. But anyways, I don't think I've actually completed this, by the way, so I just gotta go ahead and go back here. Have to do this. An unexpected. Everyone. I think I will skip this because we already looked at it. Oh, you seem to be in an excited mood today, lol. It's always nice to see. Pitch the tent! I say to myself. In front of all these girls. Don't think too much about it. We're here at the Higashi Alps, the mountains on Millennium's eastern border. We'll set up a camp here at the base of Mount Higashidake. Sleep overnight and climb the mountain early in the morning to catch the sunrise. I don't have anything planned until then, so feel free to explore the area and enjoy the day after we set up camp. I thought Millennium was almost fully urbanized. Oh no, Sensei, we can't fully urbanize the place. We need to give a sense of illusion that there's nothing up in the mountains. Because obviously there won't be anyone up there spying on the nearby the academies now, would there? Surely there wouldn't. Because there isn't, because this world is kind of boring in that way. But anyways, the building at Millennium Star may have been built with advanced technology, but the outskirts have more variety. There are quite a few places like that that haven't felt the touch of our technology, like the Millennium Ruins. Chiro, are you sure about Chiro? I'm really sure you're correct on that one. They're what we're known for, but we also have perfect campsites and hiking trails. I like listening to the breeze whispering throughout the pine trees. How's everyone feeling? Haven't your mind and body been refreshed by the escaping city and breathing fresh air? Or not. I tried to prepare my heart, but there's really no signal at all. The nearest convenience store is over 30 kilometers away. Where will I get my energy drinks? It feels like I already lost half my strength from traveling this far. It's too early to start grumbling. We haven't even started camping yet. Maki, can you retrieve the red pouch from the car? Red pouch? You mean this? It's heavy. What's all this? Steel pipes? Or poles for our group tent. We'll need to build a tent. The tent we'll be sleeping in. Grab all the bags that were behind that one. They have everything we need. Why would a tent be this heavy? Why do I have to use my remaining strength or energy bar on setting up camp right after arriving? Building a tent and sleeping outdoors where we have warm and comfortable club rooms. How illogical. Well, feel free to sleep beneath the stars if you want. But it gets chilly this time of year. It's going to be a long, cold night without anything to keep you warm. Is that okay? It can't be helped if it's the vice president or the vice president says so. Isn't there an easier way? I saw an ad for a tent that built itself automatically online. You mean a pop-up tent? Pop-up tents are preferable by beginners because they're easy to set up. But since their poles and tent fabric are combined, they take up a lot of space after folding, making them difficult to store. They're also not suitable for large tents designed to hold multiple people due to their low ceilings. And they tend to be made with thin fabric, which makes them susceptible to rainy weather and cold temperatures. So no pop-up tents are less than ideal during the winter. You'll need to add some tarp and build some kind of shelter to compensate. At that point, it's less of a hassle to set up a normal tent. Kiriho is the outdoors woman, yes. Well, it's not like I go to campsites or anything like that. Kiriho's being tsundere now, but my security work often requires me to pull all-nighters, so I became interested in camping equipment when I was looking for portable sleeping bags. Occasionally, I set up privacy tents and sunbathe outside of the academy when there's downtime between my jobs. Sunbathing outside, that's like a grandma's hobby. Or a granddaughter's, ha ha ha. Regardless, we should build a tent before the sun sets, so I want everyone to gather around. Many hands make for light work, so chin up will be done in no time. Fine, fine. Chiro, is this the front of the tent? Yes, make sure to spread out the ground sheet with the foil facing down. That way it will prevent moisture from forming. But it looks so much prettier this way. It's not a sheet for aesthetic purposes. Vice President, are you sure this pole isn't going to break? Can I really bend it like this? It's fine, it's designed to withstand much more than that, so pull harder. Maybe if I tried to bend it more, my strength is gone. Well, someone here isn't built for durability. Well, the mat is flying away. Wait, someone might get hurt if that stick gets loose. I'll hold on this side, or hold this side down so it goes to carrot. Ah! My pelvis. Don't worry, I'm not durable as well. Nope. This campsite looks awfully familiar. And I'm not saying that because this is a rerun event. I'm saying that because, well, it looks like we've been somewhere in it looks like we've been here somewhere. Or it's like we've been here before. Like somewhere in Kivitos. Like somewhere in the DU district, I would say. Finally, we tie down the cord that's securing the tarp. The final step. Good work, everyone. Yeah, good work, Miyako. I'm exhausted. Setting up the tent consumes all my strength. We don't have anything scheduled until dinner time, so feel free to rest. If you say that we can rest. How can you relax without the internet or any electronic devices? I can't game, I can't surf the web, there isn't even a sofa to lounge on, there's not even a lake to go fishing. None of you have any notion of ways you can relax other than loafing around or playing video games. This is a chance to learn the ways to rest without plugging yourselves in. Take a walk and view the natural beauty around us. You'll be amazed at how quickly time flies by. What a joke. Do you think I could get a signal from that hilltop? It may be possible to connect the phone network higher up. Let's look around. Chihiro, we're going to go for a walk. Good, but make sure to stay on the path. Well, since the camp is ready now, Sensei, what will you do until dinner? Well, I printed out some reports to read. They're all about you. Absolutely not, Sensei. You're forbidden from your usual work today. Oh. But I wanted to research you. Wanted to research all about you. Also, why not? The whole point of camping, or of this camping trip, is to escape from our unhealthy ruts and refresh ourselves in a new environment. It's the last day of the year. You should set aside your work and turn your mind towards something else, at least for today. Fine, I'll turn to the real you. I can lend you one of the books I bought, if you need a way to pass the time. This one. It's hard to focus on what kind of books, or on these kind of books when you try to make a time for them on purpose, right? But even dry books can be absorbing when you're removed from outside distractions, like at a campsite. I'll be reading a book over there, so just call me if you need anything. Oh my god. Bring outside here. I should've went to Trinity! To their old library! The famous old library! Chihiro and I sat beneath the shade, passing peaceful hours reading together. We continued. Books don't belong outside like this. You belong in the library. Or in a museum. It belongs in a museum. So do you! Oh my, how long have we been reading? I lost track of the time while we read. How was it, Sensei? Were you bored spending your time outside? It's been a long time since I relaxed like this. One of the benefits of living in a habitual work environment is a significant concentration boost I found. Peaceful areas like these woodlands shelters you from the distractions of the wider world. It makes them perfect for reading and programming. Well, that might be the stretch or a stretch, but I don't know. I feel like that kind of depends. It was important for everyone in the club to leave their devices behind this time, but perhaps we can come out here with some disconnected laptops for coding work. I was hoping the others, alright. I hope the others are enjoying the tranquility as well. No, Chihiro, they're not enjoying the tranquility. In fact, they're no longer here. They've disappeared. The forest consumed them. Where'd they all go? I think they said they were taking a walk. And now they're gone. Forever gone into dimensions between dimensions. That's good, but I doubt they went far after all that complaining about how tiring their the walk here was. I'm worried. But they went off the path and got cut up, or got cut up to something out of my sight. Sensei, let's check on them. No, Chihiro, don't do it. You'll disappear too. We'll wind up in another dimension. Far removed from this one. With the stamina of our club members, they're surely nearby. Don't ever say that, Chihiro. Also, shall we take our own walk to our own doom then? A short time later. Ah! Not this. Not this either. Chihiro, What happened? Where are the others? Alright, I got you, Chiro, my bad. Hare, what happened to the others? What are you doing here, Hare? Ah, Chiro. The others. The others. Wolves. Alien. Invisible man. Gone. Nothing important. I was just picking up some grass and weeds around our campsite so I can bury what's left of my friends. Are you searching for a four-leaf clover? That can be certainly a fun activity, but I don't think much clover grows around. No, I wasn't looking for a clover. I was checking out if these plants tasted like energy drinks. Or like my friends. What? What are you saying? There's no way plants here would taste like an energy drink. Unless... That's not true. For example, this plant is a little sour, but it's sweet and it makes my tongue feel fuzzy. I was wandering here for 2 weeks. So the stimulation is a bit similar to my energy drinks. Isn't that an allergic reaction? No, it's survival, Chiro. It's survival. Spit it out, Hari. Spit it out now. But I can't take this any longer. My hands and feet are shaking. I'm out of energy. Also, there's an invisible man behind you. Oh, nope, never mind. That's just Sensei. Caffeine. I need caffeine. She's certainly she's in a fugue state with from caffeine withdrawal. But what should we do? There aren't any stores nearby, let alone a convenience store selling energy drinks. Here, Hari, drink this. It's a Splendamin. Coffee. Phew, I feel much better now. It's not as good as energy drinks, but I feel much better with some caffeine in me. Thank you, Sensei. You're a lifesaver. I will resort to trying out some of this grass if Sensei didn't help me. I'm glad my hot coffee helped. Don't do drugs. You should reduce your energy drink intake if you face withdrawal symptoms from not having any for only half a day. What are you talking about? Energy drinks are the most efficient fuel for intellectual activities. Hare, as someone who actually been through an energy drink craze before, all I can say is you should probably cut down on your energy drinks. Because, yeah, it's not gonna get good for you and, you're gonna have a lot of problems later on. I can work all night without food, but I can't write a single line of code without an energy drink. This is a lesson to bring some energy... This is a lesson to bring some energy drink power I can mix into my water the next time we come out here. What? You want to go camping again? Thank goodness, I was worried that everyone would be sick of it immediately and would never want to go again. I'll have to schedule another trip for us soon. Anyways, where did Maki and Kotama go? Weren't they with you? I'm not sure about Kotama or Maki. I was walking down this path with them. Then I turned around and they were gone. I tried looking everywhere. I looked behind those bushes, the trees, and the rocks. I couldn't find them anywhere. But I saw Maki heading towards that cave over there. He saw a rock or something at the entrance and ran off wondering about artistic inspiration. Artistic inspiration? Did she plan on sculpting or something? Also, we need to go rescue Maki. I forgot. There are cave goblins in there. But there aren't any sculpting tools on this at this campsite. Let's go check it out. Hero, be careful. I heard about the goblins. The mountain goblins. Wherever this mountain is. I forgot the name of this mountain. This isn't the color I wanted. If only I had the 3 color spray paint I left in the club room. I could even make do with just red. Maki, what are you doing? Ah, Chiro. It's, I'm not getting the color I want. Color? Are you painting something out here? Sort of. Look at this wall. I've been working on this. A cave painting. Dear God. What is this? How do you even draw this? Well, I started painting everything red and left it at that. I mixed some charcoal from burnt tree with some clay to make a pigment. I read how some of the first artists drew wall paintings and tried to do it myself, but it's not as easy as I thought. It looks impressive to me. This was Maki's painting. Maki didn't paint this. I was walking around to see if I could get a signal anywhere, and I was suddenly struck by a bolt of inspiration. But I didn't have any canvas or paper to draw with. My passionate artistic spirit was overwhelming, so I decided to draw a mural on the cave wall. This wasn't here before. Seriously, if I look away for a moment, and you all find trouble to get into, you already have to graffiti your surroundings all the way out here. This isn't graffiti. Graffiti is a type of street art done in open places. Anyways, nobody's going to be troubled by my painting, painting a cave wall. Unlike the side of someone's building, people would be troubled by it. They're supposed to leave the natural environment untouched for everyone to enjoy. While someone finds it and mistakes it for a real cave painting. Ah, fine. There's no setting agent. Everything I use should wash off the next time it rains. What's that giant thing in the middle? Ah, that's a Cupid's interpretation of Millennium Tower. I wanted to capture how Millennium strives to achieve harmony through the marriage of theory and proof by depicting the tower on a geometric level. And these things that look like ants around it are the ant people, Sensei. It's the ant people. They live here, Sensei. Beware. Also, those represent the students at Millennium Towers Cafe after lunch. There's always a boisterous crowd. Everyone goes there to buy coffee after they eat. And this horned creature on top of the tower. That's Yuka dealing with receipts and seminar. I may have sabotaged the original intent of my piece with some personal bias. I can't believe you came all this way out here to waste your time making fun of Seminar's treasurers. Maki, just what do you have against Yuka that inspires you to pull all these pranks on her? It's not a prank, it's art! Anyways, have you seen Kotama? Kotama? I asked Harare and she didn't know where Kotama went. Kotama? Kotama. She went ahead further in. She said something was calling her, but I couldn't hear anything. Nothing at all. She's deeper in the caves. These drawings aren't my drawings. All that was a bit. There's someone else's drawings. Someone ancient. Older than Kivitos itself. She says she has nothing to do and went off into the forest that way. Went off into the forest alone. Is there an issue? Yeah, of course. The Kentucky Goblins will get her. I might be overreacting, but sometimes it's easier to get lost than you might expect. And wild animals come near campsites for food around this time of year. You might run into a bear if she goes too deeply into the woods. The bear might eat her. Might render flesh from flesh. Isn't that a big problem? Yeah, Kotama can be oblivious to her surroundings when she's immersed into something. Let's find her before she gets into trouble. And Maki, make sure you wash off this mirror before you head back. Ah, Chiro, don't leave me behind. The goblins are coming. Well, anyways. Dancing with a bear. Ew, no one can see me through all this foliage. I hope I don't get lost or get transported to a different dimension. Now then, time to uncache the recording device I smuggled in. The vice president may have come through my belongings before he left, but she never imagined that I could hide a small recording device in the sole of my shoes. Or in my mouth. Genius of well-designed recording devices is how they can be scaled down, as long as you compensate with a high sensitivity mic. Of course, the sound quality is inferior to a full-size device, but I can't miss out on precious sensitive recording time. Mic sensitivity, noise suppression settings tuned. With the adjustments complete, I can test it out by recording some background noise. It's somewhat refreshing to listen to natural sounds in person instead of ASMR videos. The sound of the wind whispering through the trees. The music of birds playing, chirping joyfully. My stomach is growling. The rumble of ferocious beasts growling. Oh wait, that's my stomach. Rumble of a beast. Roar! Eek. I heard Katana scream over here. Wait, that's her screaming over there. Wait, come back. He's not here. Ah. Utama, the forest hasn't swallowed you up. Are you okay? Over here, or there. Wait, is there something behind those trees? I heard the roar of ferocious beasts. A ferocious beast? That shadow! It's the shadow people! Run, children! They've come! For all of you! Cry! Again, louder with more ferocity. And again, louder with more ferocity. That has to be loud enough. If I scream like this when I'm cheering, they'll hear me outside the stadium. Now my throat hurts. What does yelling have to do with the baseball in the first place? It's about fundamentals, Ray. You need a good lung capacity to scream loudly. And cardiorespiratory fitness is essential to any exercise. Baseball is no exception. Let's train our cardiorespiratory endurance to up our athletic performance next season. As I keep telling you, I need muscle strength to land more base hits, not bare cardiorespiratory endurance. I should have trusted my teammates when they told me I would hit more home runs if I joined the athletic training club. You have to come all this way to the mountains to train. Wild animals are hibernating this time of year, and my screaming summons a bear. Small problems like that won't solve our special training. Or is this the limit of your passion, for baseball? It has nothing to do with my passion for baseball. It looks like a different type of ferocious beast. A trainer and Veritas Club members. It's been a while, Samir. And next to you, I don't believe we met. Are you a new member of the Athletics Training Club? For now, on a trial basis. It's Ray. Well, what a relief. I heard Ray's voice earlier, not Ravenous Beast. It's surprising to see Veritas here. You know her? Also, who are you? I've never seen you before. Did the force swallow you up as well? Yes, Ray is the fourth batter of the Millennium Baseball Club. Oh, Millennium sports fan know her face. She's a popular player who causes a tremendous uproar whenever she steps up to the plate. He's good at making history. Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing to hear it said so plainly. Although she caused a different sort of uproar on our academy forums last season. Oh well, my batting average was a bit low last season, but after my special winter training, I'll definitely lead the league in hits. Training when it's cold out. That's some dedication. It's difficult to comprehend sporty students. Anyways, what brings Veritas into the woods? We really see you out of your club room. We're camping in the Higashi Alps to watch the first sunrise of the year. Ekotana has some business to take care of in this forest. You weren't up to something out here, were you? You weren't searching for the Higashi goblins now, were you? Nah, not at all. I was just recording the sound of nature to test a recording device Whoops. I knew it. I thought one of you might have smuggled an electronic device outside of your bags. Also, Chiro, what's the big deal? It's just a recording device. There's lots of places you can go around and play games with it. Give me that recording device. You're not here to invade Sensei's privacy while we're camping. Well, you know what? How about you give me that recording device? I must show the world that the Higashi goblins exist. This is my chance to make a new recording of Sensei with the Winter Mountains as the background. A new audio recording? That's not good enough, Kodama. We need visual recording as well. The world must know. I want to believe. Well, ending the year by camping out and watching the first sunrise of the new year with our club members is a wonderful idea. I hope you all have the chance to enjoy this beautiful natural scenery. I can already enjoy nature by looking out a window. My stereophonic speakers, I can hear everything I would if I were actually out in the wilderness. I could already watch a beautiful simulated sunrise on my PC, so why bother coming out here? But there are things you can only enjoy outdoors. Like basking in the warm sunshine after climbing a mountain in the cold morning air. We can totally replicate that indoors. Pick up the clubroom ACs, slip under a heated blanket, and turn on a nature documentary. It'll totally be immersed. And then you can enjoy a warm cup of noodles. That's completely different from what I said. Sure, maybe you can stream videos of hard-to-reach places nowadays, thanks to the internet. You don't even need to adjust your chair when you can watch the sunset over and over again. Try with your fingers. But I don't think you can understand what it's like to see the sun from a mountain peak until you experience it yourself. Why not? It's the same images. They're just viewed in a different place. No stream video viewed in an air-conditioned room can possibly capture the journey you take to reach such a destination. It's just like exercising. Any reward or experience you gain without hardship is a loss as quickly as it comes. In a game, it's like defeating enemies with cheat codes instead of leveling up. When you put it like that, maybe you have a point. But I don't want to sweat all day just for a momentary view. There's no reason to endure hardships outdoors when there are plenty of things to enjoy indoors. Sure, there are plenty of fun things to do indoors without nearly as much hassle. But sometimes choosing the slow path instead of what's most convenient helps you grow even more. Which reminds me, what do you think about starting light with cardio fundamentals instead of devoting our special training regimen to weightlifting, Ray? Sumier, your cardio training isn't light at all. I'm glad that the Athletic Training Club is able to train out here, but is it really okay to be making so much noise? Quite a few bears make their home here if we wake one from its hibernation. Wow, what an impressive hologram! It's a bear! I said we would run into a bear if we keep screaming in the forest. What a perfect opportunity. Ray, treat that bear like a baseman. It's time to practice your base stealing. Run for the baseman as quickly as you can so you don't get tagged out. That makes sense. Getting tagged out by a bear would get you out forever. This isn't a time for jokes. Amazing! Now, Ray, time to steal home. Focus like your life depends on it. No, like it's a championship game. But this doesn't have anything to do with baseball at all. Alright, well, time to fight the bear. Time to do something that most people don't get to do. No, never mind. The rabbits, they turned on us. The wildlife has turned on us. Let's fend off the wildlife. Also, now that I think about it, this is what it feels like to be Lara Croft. Like we're going around fighting the wildlife. That's exactly what Lara Croft does. Fights the wildlife. Even the endangered wildlife. We're literally killing the endangered wildlife here. There. He made a bunch of animals extinct. Dinner prep. Time to feast on the endangered wildlife. Or what was the endangered wildlife. We were gone longer than I expected. How long did it take to find her? I'm glad you made it safe. Being alone by the tent was boring. Why are you all breathing so heavily? Did you race back to camp? Or were you doing something else? Well, we did race in a sense. But the details would seem pretty weird. We ran into Sumire in the forest, and she was on a special training trip. Is that all you needed to hear, and why are you looking at me like that? Not pitching a 10, alright? I'm sorry. I got a rough idea of what happened as soon as I heard Sumire's name. I'm not sure what you're thinking, but we weren't chased by Sumire. We were simply discussing our camping trip with her and a new member of the athletics training club. When a giant bear appeared out of nowhere. A bear? Is that okay? If it attacks the campsite, it might attack Millennium as well. Don't worry, it's gone now. It's not like we stole food from it or anything. The athletic training club has baited it away, allowing us to escape. But we should stay on the hiking trail from now on. You might run into other beasts. Anyways, it looks like the athletic training club intended to keep training despite all of that. I think they shouted something about relocating to a different training ground while they ran away, at least. I heard one of them say that they can't waste a single second if they're going to fulfill their potential before the next season. Perhaps Ray is more passionate about baseball than I thought. Maybe we can look forward to the Millennium Baseball Club's performance next year. That's a bit different from what I saw. I saw things that you wouldn't believe. Things that were out of this world. Like this person. This person's out of this world. I can't take it anymore. You said you would teach me how to hit more home runs, not train me to escape bears. This doesn't have anything to do with baseball. I quit. If you wish to quit the athletic training club when we get back, I won't stand in your way. But once the special training begins, I can't let you go until it's complete. Ending your exercise without cooling down can cause muscle strain and blood pooling. And blood loss. Regardless of whether you join the athletic training club or not, as the safety manager of the Millennium Fitness Center, I cannot allow you to use dangerous exercise techniques. You think you can stop me? I'll force my way past you if you think you can stand between me and the home plate. That's a spirit, Ray. Ah. Coach Bear led our speed training until now. So I'll handle your strength training. This exercise won't stop even if you cry. I'm starting to think a lot of Millennium's alumni might be on the spectrum. Wah! I hate the athletic trainings club. Not Ray though, she's out of this world, so she gets a pass. Anyways, what should we do now? It's only 4 p.m. What? Is that early? Even with everything that's happened? It feels like time slows slowly when I'm outside. Yeah, it only takes 2 or 3 rounds of video games for a day to pass in the club room. Is that what they call the theory of special relativity? That's not the theory used in this situation. Well, our next course of action is clear. It's time to start prepping for dinner. Already? It's only been 3 hours since lunch. Vice President, don't tell me you've started eating more recently. I'm not rushing because I'm hungry. Cooking outdoors lacks the convenience of cooking in a kitchen. We need to start a fire, prepare ingredients. We make sure we have a way to keep our food waste away from animals. You better start now if we want to eat before the sun sets. In fact, I'm worried that we're starting too late as it is. With how clumsy you all are with cooking utensils. Blah. We just have to wash and cut the vegetables, right? That's easy, we just need to get serious. We only brought common vegetables like potatoes and onions. With the entire party focusing on it, we'll beat this boss in no time. What are you, Alice? I think you're Alice. I'm glad you're enthusiastic, at least. Here, wash these vegetables, then peel and cut them to bite size. In the meantime, I'll start with a fire on the other side of camp. Leave it to us. About an hour later. Erg. Wah. Maki, what are you doing? Are you alright, Maki? Is your hand okay? Yeah, I didn't get hurt, luckily. But what's with this carrot? I pressed really hard, but it didn't budge. Just how solid is the cord the knife won't cut through. Camping knives generally aren't as sharp as kitchen knives. Here, let's use my wit. Here, watch me. I could care less about you being hard, Mr. Carrot. Okay, I'll switch places with you, Sensei. How's it going over there, Gotamba? Are you done peeling the potatoes? No, I just finished my third one. Cutting thin slices off a potato is harder than I thought. My wrist already feels sore. I can't put any power to my knife. On top of that, there's no warm water nearby. Watching vegetables in a cold stream is making my hand numb. Do you think I'll get frostbite if I keep dipping my fingers in this water? Kiro was right. This is taking forever. Do we really have to do all this to make our own dinner? Have you finished preparing the vegetables? Not yet, but with a bit more time and budget. Chiro, you didn't bring any instant cup ramens or retort curry by chance, did you? I brought some just in case of emergency, but why? Let's eat that then. There's no internet at the campsite, and we can't order any food. Everything is so inconvenient. Can't we take it easy with dinner at least? No. It's not healthy for you to eat so much instant food. Why would you want to eat more after coming all this way out here? Eric! We're camping here to break the rut of the club is in, and spend more time living healthily. Even if it is a pain, let's eat a proper meal today. I'll help prepare the remaining ingredients. Proper meal is well and good, but are we limited in what we can make outdoors? Imagine a nice plate of curry rice or fried rice. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be singing a different tune once we're done cooking. I prepared something special before we left. We're celebrating this trip properly. Yeah, before we left, wink. It's not like we took out the wildlife or anything. Something special. Alright. Okay, I might finish this pretty quickly. Chicken Hot Pot for the Soul. What a great book. The pot is rattling. My mouth is watering. Hero, were you cooking something while we were preparing the veggies? Just the broth. Broth always takes time to get ready. Let me think. Let me see. There's only seaweed and dried mushrooms in there. Did we also bring chicken with us? Didn't you also kill the bears and the rabbits up in the mountains? Wait a little longer. If we start the meat too soon, it'll just dissolve. While the broth finished simmering, let's cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces and throw it into these skewers. Then we'll sear it over charcoal until the exterior is crispy. This is that fire a bit too strong. It'll burn the meat at this rate. We'll just skewer like this. The goal is to lightly sear the skin. We'll melt the fat off the skin and add it to the pot to give the broth a rich, oily flavor. Once that's ready, we'll boil the prepared vegetables and mushrooms for a while. There's a few things better than sharing a hot pot. Exactly, Sensei. This Mizutaki would be perfect for our trip. Mizutaki? It's a regional hot pot dish generally made with chicken and different types of vegetables. I first tried it when I visited a communication carrier in the DU for a security consultation. It was more appetizing than I expected, so now I cook it myself from time to time. Hot pot is much more suited for camping in the cold weather than curry or stew, in my opinion. It looks like a plain dish made with simple ingredients, but it smells really good. I think we found 0-day exploits for my stomach. The chicken appears to be ready. Shall we dig in? Ah, magical. Behold. Adorable girls. Start with the broth and then try with the meat. So warm. Perhaps it's the chill in the air, but the broth feels especially rich. The taste of the broth pairs so well with the chicken. It's so good. The flavor warms my heart. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. I was worried it wouldn't turn out well since this is my first time cooking a meal outdoors. It tastes even better than the food at the Academy restaurants. They say hunger is the best seasoning. We worked up a real appetite after spending the day outdoors. Now let's try the mushrooms, carrots, and tofu. Ah, look at this, Kotama. Did you cut this lumpy carrot? No, my carrot pieces are lumpy. I tried to cut them into cute star shapes. The weird shape doesn't take away from the delicious flavor. I can really taste how the veggies soaked in the chicken broth. I feel happiness spraying throughout my body. Oh, granted, it's not the same happiness I felt during my time in Shanghai Jing. If you know, you know. Oh, are we done already? There's only broth in the pot now. That being enough, I can feel like I'm missing something. Don't worry, we still have one last ingredient. Love! Something left to cook? Haven't we added all the meats and veggies now? When you're finished cooking the big ingredients, you have to conclude the meal with udon. Oh, you're making udon with the Mizuzaki broth? Precisely. After all, today's the last day of the year. It would be a shame to let the evening pass without some Toshikoshi soba, don't you think? One of the deciding factors in choosing hot pots was how we could have New Year's udon at the end of the meal. Now that I think about it, I didn't have a Koshi soba last year. We were in no position to cook something like that last year, given the dire situation we found ourselves in. Well, yeah, how could we have cooked something to eat when we were fighting the battle of a lifetime on the Eastern Plains? The club never changes. The udon is ready. Let's eat before it gets soggy. So good! I never expected to eat delicacy like this in the wilderness. I found what I was missing. You've got to end a hot pot with some udon. Remember when I said I was gonna wallflower it? Please remember to wash your dishes right away once you're done with your udon. If we leave food waste around the camp, it might attract wild animals looking for something to eat. I suppose there's no time to slack even after a meal. I wish I could freeze this moment in time. Never! Then we spend eternity at the campsite without an internet connection. Members of Veritas and I basked in the afterglow of our hot pot udon. Later, I dozed near the campfire. As I dozed near the campfire. Sensei. Ah! I see you're still up. Hey, are you still awake? I thought I'd fall asleep immediately after putting the dishes away, but I can't seem to manage it. Maki was complaining about how she couldn't fall asleep without all her pillows, but she passed out as soon as she lay down. Maybe walking around all day wore her out. Is anyone else awake right now? Shiro said we have to get up before dawn tomorrow, but I think someone else is listening in right now. Or something else. Oops. Sensei, or Kotama, do you want to come out and chat with us? No, I'm not Kotama. I'm a shadow person. Also, I expect you to catch me. Kotama, how long were you hiding in there? I've been awake for a while now. I hid here thinking I could pretend I was recording, or I was a recording device picking up Sensei's and Hari's private conversation. What were you expecting? It's cold, so I'll make some coca to warm us up. That sounds nice. Thank you very much. Something about heating it over a campfire on a cold night made this coca feel taste weirder than usual. Soothing a worried body with sugar is a special joy. Yes, there are so many things going on today. Do you like camping with everyone? If I had to summarize my thoughts in one sentence. It's mid. It's unpleasant. I agree, Kotama. It is unpleasant. Because of the goblins in the caves. Also, tell me how you really feel. Struggling to meet basic needs outdoors is pretty uncomfortable. It's freezing, the chairs have no cushions, and the goblins are watching. We have no internet or electronic equipment. I haven't had a single energy drink today either. Oh, but the hot pot we had for dinner was delicious. Yeah, you're right, but considering all that work that went into cooking and cleaning up, I'm not sure how a delicious hot pot is worth all the trouble. Bird just pursues truth, not good culinary experiences. Well, I suppose we all have different tastes. Ho ho ho. But camping isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Without distractions of the club room, I can focus more on the present, which is something I don't usually do. There's no fireworks to ring in the new year, and no cheering crowds lining in the streets, but being engulfed by near total silence of these mountains is letting me look back on the year with fresh eyes. It's almost time for a fresh start. There's something peaceful about ringing in the new year without a countdown or bells. Happy New Year, Sensei. Here's to another great year together. Happy New Year to you too. We should head back in, Sensei. We should get some sleep if we want to see the sunrise tomorrow. I hope you have a good night, Sensei. Sleep well, see you in the morning, hopefully. I dozed by the campfire for the rest of the night, finally falling asleep as the last embers died. Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one now. The first sight. I can still hear the wind. And my alarm. It's time to wake up! We're supposed to watch the first sunrise of the year together, remember? 10 more minutes. Sorry, if we don't leave soon, we'll risk missing the sunrise. Come on, get up and get your equipment ready for the climb. The morning air is chilly, so don't forget to dress warmly. Yeah. Happy New Year! Happy New Year. See, it really is the first day of the new year, isn't it? I usually stay up all night on New Year's Eve and go to bed after the sun rises, so it's kind of weird to wake up now. Though, now that I think about it, I almost stay up every night. You're awake too, Maki. Good morning, Sensei. Morning to you, too. Sleepy. Sounds like these call for a high caffeine energy drink. I enjoy having energy drinks myself right now. We don't have energy drinks, but here's some strong coffee for you. Remember to bring a bar of chocolate or some trail mix with you, even if you aren't hungry right now. Energy is important for a morning hike. If you feel unwell, tell me or Sensei immediately, okay? Yes, ma'am! After a quick gear change, we begin our hike to the summit. My stamina is depleted already. So tired. Hey, how far are we from the top? We're halfway up. Hang in there. The weather is a little concerning, though. If these clouds don't clear, we may not be able to see the sunrise, even from the peak. Also, it might snow in. Why is that bush shaking? It can't possibly be that bear from yesterday, right? Eek. Ooh, it's me! Ah! Veritas and Trainer. Sumire, hi! Hello, Maki. I didn't expect to run into you again. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Sumire! Why do you look like serious, Sam? You sleep well last night? No, perhaps it's the excitement of having our first outdoor training trip in a long time, but I had a hard time falling asleep. That's why I decided to go on a hike to loosen up a bit. Yesterday's light exercise left me with plenty of energy to burn. That wasn't light at all. As if the bear was bad enough, we sprinted up the dry creek bed instead of a regular trail multiple times. Just how athletic are you, Sumire? Yeah, the body is only as strong as the spirit allows us to be. If you keep training with me, I wouldn't be surprised if you set a record for consecutive home runs. Back-to-back home runs. The roar of the crowd carried me across home plate like a magnificent wave. Then it can't be helped. But I'm glad to see you're all up and hiking so early. Could it be that you've made a New Year's resolution to make exercise a hobby too? Exercise ranks rather low on my hobby tier list. But the Vice President's idea to watch the first sunrise of the year has been better than I expected. That's right. You want to watch the sunrise from the mountaintop. Sorry, but you may want to head back this time. Why? It's hard to see this early, but the cloud cover is pretty thick. A fog is starting to set in. This is a perfect time for a murder to happen. Also, it's unlucky that you'll be able to see much of the sunrise when it's overcast like this. I hate for you to ascend all the way to the peak only to have your hope plummet off a cliff. Just like your body's pretty soon. But the forecast said it's supposed to be sunny. What should we do? Don't worry, I'll use my god powers to part the sun. That's how it works. I say part the sun, I mean part the clouds. But anyways, that's not how it works. What do you guys think? I know I pushed us to come out here, but there's no point in forcing our way to the top if the weather isn't cooperating. I want to continue. Yeah, I thought you want to head back. Huh? You want to actually keep going? Well, I'm outside for the first time in a while, after all. I might as well make the most of it. It come this far, it would be a shame to turn back in defeat before reaching the summit. Grinding in real life is way worse than in a game, but you can't throw your save file away just before a boss fight. We're still only halfway to the top. Don't you hate hard work with no payoff? Well, yeah, it would be a shame to reach the top and miss the sunrise. But I can see plenty of sunrises from my monitors in the club room. The only experience we can't replicate is climbing a mountain together. Am I dreaming? At this rate, we'll reach the top and see the New Year's sunrise come up in the west. That's a great attitude. Often overlooked, but the true value of training isn't sculpting a great body, but it's the discipline instilled by the exercise themselves. Similarly, the best part of climbing a mountain lies in what it teaches you about yourself, not the view from the summit. I'm inspired by your spirit, Veritas. The Athletics Training Club will accompany your journey to the top. Ray, it's time to sprint to the summit. Wait, you said we were only going to train part way up the mountain today, not all the way to the top. Hold on! Off to go. Well, let's work hard and reach the peak together, shall we? Sunrise is just around the corner. Yay! Happy Maki. Goodbye, Happy Maki. No, I was joking about the whole murder thing, but this place does look like a good place to get murdered. We made it. This is the summit of Mount Higashidake. Wow, it's really windy! It feels even colder now that we're staying on an exposed peak. Have the clouds cleared at all? It's hard to tell in the dark. Well, I'm not sure, but... the sky is starting to lighten. The sun is finally... is the sun finally rising? How dreamy. You know, this reminds me of that time when Hoshino actually woke up and started thinking about Yume. It's beautiful. It's painting the sky with the light of a million home run fireworks. I've seen recordings of sunrises, but it's completely different in person. It's much more vibrant and brilliant and so much warmer. Having your hard work rewarded with a view like this is an inspiration like no other. Are you glad you came to see it in person? Yeah, it was all worth it. When you first suggested camping out to watch the sunrise, it seemed like a waste of time. But I understand now. I'm grateful that you think so. There are so many things in life that you can't really understand until you experience them yourself. That sound just now. Ray, are you perhaps hungry? Well, I can't help it. We've been doing cardio since the early hours of the mornings. Of course I'm hungry. Why don't we go back to our camp and eat breakfast together? I packed some bread for a quick meal. There's plenty of jam and butter to go around. I'll make my bread canvas for a jam and butter masterpiece. A slice of buttered bread is not for me. I'd rather have another cup of coffee or two. Add in protein shake, we got ourselves a pretty good breakfast. Yeah, everyone can make breakfast how they want when we get back to the camp. And then we went back down to destroy the wildlife like a sandstorm, ravaging Yume's body. Body. Oh, time to get breakfast! When do you have sweet potatoes? Good. So now I think about it, I think I might have comments on that, I'm not sure. But anywho. Get him. And done. We did it. He destroyed the wildlife again. Oh, what's all that noise? The campsite is filled with tents while we were climbing the mountain. Is camping the first fad of the new year? I wonder. Hello and welcome to the Chronos channel. I'm Kazamaki Mai, host of the new investigative series, Walking Through History. We are reporting live from Higurashi Alps. I was called that Higurashi Alps. Oh god, that would be a poor mistake. To bring you the latest news on the new discovery that's rocking the scientific community. Word of the discovery blazes across the social media like wildfire. Even though it's New Year's Day, this campground is packed with people eager to find out more. There's no telling how our understanding of Kibitos itself will change with. Hold up a moment, that face. Attention viewers, Kibitos' biggest celebrity, Sensei, has been caught on camera at the site of the discovery. We're going to live the Sensei of Shell to bring you an official statement on these monumentous events. Sensei, you're live on Chrono Channel. Please don't swear. Kiss my ass. Can you imagine that I'd get a scoop like this on the very first day of the year? I mean, we're so lucky to run into you today. More importantly, seeing that you're here now, Sensei. Is Shell prepared to confirm the rumors swirling around the new discovery? New discovery? Oh, playing dumb, Sensei. Well, two can play at that game. You must be here to investigate the ancient mural some hiking students discovered on the walls of the natural cavern here in the Higurashi Alps. Not even Shell can deny the incredible attention it's garnered on social media. Usually, for cave paintings, which experts say typically depict imagery related to hunting and gathering, this mural appears to show an array of modern artifacts, like a giant tower and mechanical parts. On top of that, it's been reported that the crowning feature of the mural is a terrifying monster lurking at the top of the tower. The students who discovered the mural threw the DU into an uproar when they reached the holiday crowds and began proclaiming that they discovered a prophecy of the apocalypse. So Sensei, can Shell protect our viewers from this imminent danger? What steps are you taking to ensure Kiritos will survive? How are you gonna protect me, you big stud muffin, you? Maki? It's not my fault. I'm the one who drew those paintings, sure, but I believe I asked you to clean up that mural before we left the cave yesterday. But I was so busy helping you look for Kutama that I forgot. Besides, isn't it kind of cool that my art has such a tremendous impact? Show a little remorse. The fact was eventually quelled when Maki and I gave an exclusive interview explaining the origins of the mural. Even if the rumors of a cover-up lingered for months afterward. We continued. Alright. One last thing. I mean, we can... Well, probably do a little bit more Watsy. Veritas Hackers Lounge. Short-lived resolution. Ah, what a peaceful day. 1 week after New Year's Day. Ah, God. Hang in there, Hara, you always have it. Just a bit more. You're about to set a new club record. I did it. Amazing. That was the first try, but you had a whole 10 kilograms from the previous record. I thought that I improved I had improved a fair amount, but I still have a long way to go to keep up with you, Hare. It's embarrassing when you put it like that. Still, I suppose I've been training rigorously lately. If it's an exercise that requires strength, I think I can manage it without too much difficulty. Good. They're ready to start training. And then are you ready to start training stamina? Hello. Ah, welcome. It's been a while, Vice President. I don't think we've seen you in the clubroom since New Year's sunrise. Have you been busy? There's quite a few firms that have been booking security consultations with the start of the new year. My voice is a little hoarse from the introducing myself and saying Happy New Year so often. It's not like I've been yelling or anything. Hey, you're not pushing yourself too hard, right? There'll be always more work, but once you lose your health, you can't get it back. Why not take it easy next week? Right, rest is important. I'll try to take a break once things slow down, but for now, I'll just thank you for your concern. So what have you been up to this last week? I've heard your voices as I approach the clubroom. We're putting together some kind of workout routine. After a whole year spent inside the clubroom, decided to see you creating an exercise itinerary. It makes me feel like the camping trip paid off. Oh well, actually, it's a workout plan, but and I was playing a training campaign in a fitness simulator. What? Oh, you might not know about Fitness Simulator. It was just released. Fitness Simulator is a game where you play as an aspiring athlete training their various physical abilities. It has a heartwarming story of fighting to overcome your problems. So it's a huge hit right now. This is totally dating this event. However, there's a cap on the number of stats that can be developed on the first playthrough. So it takes a lot of time and repeated campaigns to max out the main character's stats. Then the strength and stamina exercises you were talking about weren't related to the real world exercises, but to a video game character. Yep, that's right. Just out of curiosity, when was the last time you went outside the club room? Yesterday? No, the day before? It's been longer than that. We've been here since we got back from camping. It takes 3 days to play through all the Fitness Simulator training modes, so it can't be helped. And your plans for next week? Boom Eternal comes out next week. It's a reboot of the classic action game series. Boom! That's a crazy lady who electrocutes people in it. As a member of Veritas, we're on a quest for the truth. We can't afford to miss out on reviewing the hottest new games in Kiritos. By the way, I heard that Frenzy Max is giving out unlimited promo cans by raffle if you post and verify your Boom Eternal gameplay on social media. This could be our chance to set up a new speedrunning record before most students have a chance to finish the game. How excuse me. How about it, Chiro? The game comes out at midnight, so I'll play straight through dawn. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your honesty. I see that I need to give you another strong lesson on healthy living. Oh, please, just with this one time, mercy. Time for New Year's March. Complete. Oh, that's that then. So this event, in some ways it's kinda good, but I don't know, it's a Blue Archive event. I wasn't expecting too much to be happening in this one. But anywho, I think I have enough time to do like another Momo Talk, so let's go ahead and do a Momo Talk. Happy Neru. Also, Armpits. Hey, let's go ahead and do another Momo Talk. Let's see here. You know what? Let's see if I can't find her. I do have a Gudama. Let's see here. If I can find her, that. Okay, you know what? Do this. We'll talk to Rio. Huh? Who's this? I don't know who you are. Rio? Where are you right now? Okay. Your mobile character will know where you are, though. I own the mobile carrier. So what's going on? Also, she's calling you from a... She's calling you from a place. She's calling you from McDonald's. There you go. Yeah, that's where she's calling you from. There. Hey, went where Ryu asked me to go. The process of getting there through all the security was quite a hassle. Here you are, Sensei. Have you been waiting long? You just got here? I see. I mistakenly assumed you would follow the optional route. Let me ask you something. What do I usually eat? Well, of course, discount near bento and frozen food. That's a very logical choice. For one thing, that bento can be can reach up to 50% off, but it tastes acceptable. Especially the katsu bento, the karage noodle bowls. In fact, those are amazing. Unfortunately, the place that I usually get it took the day off. From a normal day, yeah, people fighting for their food. That's how good it is. And by people, I mean a bunch of people dressed up as rabbits. That's people fighting for their food. With frozen food, it lasts for a long time. It can store in bulk. Again, a logical choice. I'm gonna beat you up now. You're gonna ruin your health, as well as my health. I can't order delivery. It's irrational. Delivery orders can be tracked and can be attacked, can be intercepted. If a delivery driver happened to remember my face, I'd be in a world of danger. Not only that, but they offer perks for leaving reviews, discounts and such. It would be irrational of me not to take advantage of that. But again, any review could be traced back to me in the vernacular. It's a dilemma. I prefer to avoid such dilemmas whenever possible. As is, again, logical. That's like my fist to your face. Food is cheap now, sure, but the hospital bills are expensive. Huh? Well, bento frozen foods are often fried, which means they're too high in carbohydrates and fat. They lack the fiber and vitamins. That indeed is a factor. Yes, but I could always take vitamin supplements. As for fiber, well, my body has been fine without fiber so far. That isn't fine. How significant can plant fibers be for anyone's bodies? Plus, there are all kinds of supplements. Besides, I can't cook. What if I make something like the avant-garde for cooking, as in with online recipes? Well, I can't say I've ever tried that, but I'm scared. That's it! We're going to the supermarket! No, the prices are too high. It's a rational choice. I'm buying! Let's go! Alright. I drag Rio off to the supermarket. I'll buy everything here, including those potato chips. What is that? Some white vegetable in a fractal structure that has Hausdorff dimension. Seems to be about 2.7% or 7. It's called cauliflower. It's scary to eat. Tastes like a potato when boiled properly. So we have potatoes, carrots, onions, and tomatoes. Yes, those I know. On a related note, are you sure you want to buy that much meat? Maybe. Until I taught Rio, who know nothing about grocery shopping, how to shop for herself. Honestly, I didn't know much about grocery shopping either, so I got a lot of help from the internet. And from, the Thora. I see it's based on protein and vegetables, with less carbohydrate content than before. So what now, Sensei? I'll cook for you at jail! Oh god. You know how to cook? You don't at all. And how? You're planning to follow some recipes off the internet and hope something edible comes out. Hope something edible comes out of it. Listen, far be it from me to put any stock in premonitions, but I do have a bit of a bad feeling about this. That's fair. It hurts, but it's fair. Here, we'll take it to Fuuka. We'll have Fuuka whip something up. After a bit more meandering, we made it back to Shale. Go relax for a bit. I'll try to make this work. Fuuka, help. Alright. Is this it? Stew. Anyone can cook stew, relatively speaking. Thank you for the food, Sensei. For a while, we emptied the bowl of stew in silence. Somehow it what? It doesn't taste bad. I wouldn't call it good, mind you. I see. But I do find the taste, I believe the word is heartwarming. And then I was forced down by Rio. Against my will. What's up? Does it work? It's good for you, though. Let's share it. Mm, 3 days. Every 3 days. Well, anywho. It's a Valentine's Day promise. What? Actually, you know what? I need to check this out. Hold on. Let me buy one of these. I'll go like, as many as I want. Okay, I'll just buy like that many. All right. Let's meet up with someone. Let's meet up with. What? What? Why is that way in the Rona? Ayumu. Wait a sec. If you were here. Where is she? No, not you. Ren! Ren. Chief Officer Snacks. Okay, you know what? Let's put Rio's Momo talk on hold for now. Let's talk to Ren. Good old Rennie. There you are, Sensei. Thank you for coming. I'm sure you know why I've asked you to come here, don't you? I think I have an idea. Good. That's very good. I'd like to report Shell filed yesterday. It would be quicker to go over the parts you managed to get right than it would be to go over all the errors. There were numerous mistakes, and for some reason, the receipt for a toy store purchase stapled on the to the back. Let's go over them one by one and correct them, shall we? Yes, ma'am. I found someone more terrifying than, well, actually. No, I found someone equally as terrifying as Rio. I was forced to fix the reports as Rin pointed out, every little mistake I made. Good. Your revision is almost done. Now please sign here and here. Ah. You must be tired, Sensei. What's that? You didn't get much sleep last night because of shell duties. That'll explain why your handwriting was so sloppy. Maintaining a healthy sleep schedule is also part of your responsibilities. Staying up late to get more work done will only exacerbate the issue. For now, try staying alert. If staying alert is the issue, then you use sugar or caffeine to help get you through through the day. Wait here for a moment. Let's see what snacks that we have in the break room. I'm afraid all we have is this chocolate. Here, take this, Sensei. Why are you looking at me like that? It's only a piece of chocolate. I don't understand why you're smiling at me. Because, you know, today is, what about today? Today is the date is. Obviously, this is not how I meant it. I simply wanted you to recover your energy, finish this paperwork, and leave as soon as possible. If you say so. I do say so. Now finish our report and be on your way. Yes, ma'am. Honestly, that's not how I meant it. I heard you the first time. I finished my paperwork in an awkward silence. Yeah, awkward silence. Anywho. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna buy all of these. Okay, more. One more. Alright. Who to talk to next? I already talked to Rio. Like, did they have to go up with Rio? Sorry, not Rio. Rin. Why? Do I have Rin down here? Okay then. Also, we'll talk to Planet later. Once I find the Rins. Hey, there's Sora. Actually, you know what? Let's go talk to Sora. Now we'll go talk to Plana. A mistaken order. Welcome, Sensei. Sensei, can I interest you in some of our chocolate? Angel 24 is having a buy one get one free event right now. It's a great opportunity to confess your feelings to two people at the same time, like me. That doesn't sound like a very good idea. I might get in trouble or something. I guess you're right. What am I going to do with all of these? What's wrong? The thing is, I ordered too much chocolate for Valentine's Day. Instead of toy boxes, I put down toy cases. I came up with the idea to run the BOGO event, but business is so slow that I doubt I'm gonna sell toy cases worth of chocolate. I'll be in big trouble once HQ finds out. I might have to pay for everything out of my paycheck. That's more than it can handle. And let's go out there and sell some chocolates. Here, we'll get you a nice dress so you can do it. Huh, you mean outside the store? I guess that'd be more effective than only selling it to people visiting the Shell building. Still, how are we gonna manage to sell toy cases in only a day? That's over 200 bars of chocolate. Don't worry, we can do it. I'll get in the dress. The last thing I want to do is be indebted to Sensei after all the suspicious rumors surrounding Shale. But I don't have any other choice. It says he never seemed like a bad person. Okay, if you don't mind, then thank you, Sensei. Sora and I left the Angel 24 to go sell chocolates. We did our best to flag down any passing students, and in no time we managed to sell off every last bar of chocolate. We also got chased down by a crazy fish, but that's another story for the day. I can't believe it! We sold them all in practically no time! I think though the people who bought them were even famous students from Trinity and Gehenna. No wonder there are so many rumors about Sensei. What was that? Nothing. Yeah, Sensei's kind of sketchy. They're still trustworthy. Sensei, there's actually still one chocolate left. If you don't mind, will you take it? Oh. Not because I forgot to sell it. This one's on me for you. Happy Valentine's Day, Sensei. Oh. Oh, and give me a sec. I need to take care of one thing. I want to hurry through this. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna like quickly rush through this. By quickly rush through this, I mean like do this and get all this out of the way. Just like actually get more of those tickets there. There we go. It's kind of a waste because I was planning on doing more of that stuff, but you know what? That's okay. Give it all. That wasn't. I think that was a lie. Oh, it's up for one more. Okay, anyways, where is she? I must talk to her. I'm going to do nothing but talk to people who, aren't a part of this. Let's go talk to Plana now. Our good friend Plana. Together with everyone. Sensei, you are here. Ah, yes. Arona is out like a light at the moment. Meaning we finally have a moment to talk alone. I didn't want to miss this perfect chance to prepare. Prepare for what? Don't you know what day it is, Sensei? Hey, it's Valentine's Day! Affirmative, yes, that's correct. Here, I will give you one pat as a reward. Come here, don't be shy. What, are you too dignified for head pats? You're worried that Arona might wake up while I'm giving you a head pat and become jealous? It seems Sensei is quite shy. I expected as much. You might not remember, but I've known you as long as Arona has. So I will give you this Valentine's Day chocolate. Yay! Chocolate from Plana! I made this chocolate myself. It's made of 100% plants. I've kept it a secret from Arona to not ruin the surprise. Okay. I can finally spend time with you without Arona. Pretty clever, aren't I, Sensei? Hey, hi. Plana, do you not want to see? Do you not want Arona to see because you're a little shy too? Silence. I don't need to answer that question. Acknowledge. Yes, I think I am. Thank you, Plana. Your chocolate looks delicious, by the way. Yes, please enjoy. It's a planet full of chocolate. Amazing. Let's be Arona now. Arona's Valentine's Day gift. I'm already suspicious of the song. Hi, Sensei! Time sure has been flying by. So do you know what today is? Valentine's Day. Bingo! Valentine's Day is a special holiday where people give chocolate to someone they admire. That's why I made chocolate for my favorite Sensei. Let's see. Ta-da! What do you think, Sensei? Can you tell who this is? Is this you and... Yep, you got it. There are special chocolate ginger cookies that I made to look like you and me. I think I got my ribbon just right. First, I cut the shape from ginger cookies and then sprinkled white chocolate on top of the finishing touches. Now my hands smell like ginger. I woke up really early this morning to make these just for you. I gave them all that I have. I hope you enjoy them. Happy Valentine's Day. Yay. Good old Arona. I know you go loading things up now, Arona. I don't. Don't do it. Don't do it, Arona. Don't. Alright, I kinda wonder, who else can I find? Who else can I mess around with? You know what? Let's check up on the Shiroko terrarium. Strange competitiveness. What? I was busy with work until late in the evening. Huh. Ah. Oh. Hi, my surroundings. You're completely unshaken. I see these kinds of situations are par for the course of you. Wife! I hope to catch you off guard, but it was a failure. Huh. You're wondering what's going on. That's your primary concern. Oh. My sudden appearance was of no surprise for you, yet you have no idea for the reason behind my presence here. That was a joke. Even I'm aware of the type of person you are now. You were so clueless when it came to these things, to the point where I even thought it was rather over the top. This is that chocolate. Yes, you remembered. I believe you would, so I made certain to prepare enough of it this time, Sensei. I am now in the position to get you something you like without, like this without being such a burden. In many different ways. Huh. Why did I get you the same product that Shiroko of this world got you? Just more of it. That's... Are you conscious of her? Are you sharing a brain cell with her? Competition? Conscious? No, that's not it. Nothing in the slightest. I'm perfectly aware of everything of me of this from this world would do. Competition can only happen when the opponent is on equal standing. Sensei, in my case, I've already won. You're definitely conscious of her. Just like a good housewife. Oof, just as predicted. That was an expected reaction. Thank you for always being yourself. Anyways, my mission is complete. I'm satisfied. I'll be on my way, Sensei. Wait, you just stay a while. No, I think it's better that I don't linger. We can always contact each other whenever it's necessary. But you've done much when you're much more adept at coming up with excuses than I am. Sorry about that. But still, I thought it would give you a bit more relief if I showed up in person here and there. Yes, if I'm correct, that is simply how you are. I'm also doing this to reassure you. I'm doing fine and will continue to do so in the future. What do you think? I'm an excellent student, am I not? You're all grown up now. You're the only one I can count on. You flatter me. Well, it would be a bit difficult to visit frequently considering mine and everyone else's position. I will stop by from time to time, and when you seem to be free, times like now, I shall see you, Sensei. And I'll see you too. Goodbye, wife. Goodbye. Shiroko gave me a bright smile before she quickly disappeared. Shiroko gifted me a ridiculous amount of chocolate, but I ate them all to recharge after organizing the messy office. Bye. Bye. So anyways, there's a lot to go through here. Alright, I think I'll do one more. I better make this one count. Actually, no, hold on. There's someone I need to take care of. Where is she? There she is. A sweet insight never gets old. They call Mika old. Can you visit Trinity in a few days? There's something that I need to give you. There's no asking what it is. It's a secret, okay? Okay, I'll see you then. In a few days, I look forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to it. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha, besides, you don't even know what I'm going to give you. You shouldn't think about it too much, otherwise it won't be a surprise. It has to be something that feels like ta-da. Don't fret, I'll be on time. See you then, Mika. This is bad, Sensei. You're not supposed to be looking forward to it. My plans is ruined. What do I do? Quick, punch Sensei in the face. I'm sure the punch won't kill him. I went to our meeting place, but I couldn't find Mika. It'll just knock me out. That's all it'll do. Please don't punch me. Try calling her. Are you all loud? Darling everyone. I'm busy. Who is... Sensei, what time is it? No, already. Sorry, Sensei. Just please wait a moment. Yeah, the timer is 160. No, the preheat temperature is 7 minutes. Okay, I'll be there just in 7 minutes, Sensei. I need to change first. Is something very... Oh, no. I know where she is. Head to the place Dorothy is holed up. I guess you're not supposed to use the oven to melt chocolates, Hi, Mika. Yeah, Sensei. I came here because I was worried. Worried? How do you even know where I was? How do you even know I was here? Hold on. Hold it, don't come any closer. Huh? I got out of the gym class and I'm dusty from organizing the gym storage and I haven't changed. Yes, I know there's whipping cream and chocolate all over my face. Don't worry about all that, Mika. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that, but I'm worried about it, Sensei. You shouldn't trouble young girl's heart. Got it. Wait for me in the next classroom. I'll be there real soon. I decided to wait in one of the empty classrooms next door as Mika asked. Ah! What was that? Kept you waiting, didn't I? I started running late. The student in charge of organizing the gym storage wasn't feeling well, so I helped with organizing some more. I was going to let you know I'd be running late, but I got surprised seeing you here. Anyways, while it's a bit late, my preparations are all complete. That thing you're hiding behind your back. Yeah, right, for today. I made this for you, Sensei. Ta-da! Ouch. I was supposed to be a surprise, but things didn't go as planned. I had to borrow an oven from the culinary lab. I couldn't grab any premium ingredients either. But I still wanted to make it myself. It might look like a mess because it's my first time trying to bake. I think the chocolate coating got burnt a little, but still, I mean... Enjoy this chocolate roll cake. Thank you, I'm honored to get to try your homemade roll cake. Sure. Well, you're tired of roll cakes? Why'd you go with that? You have a point. I think I've eaten roll cakes the most, so I know a lot about them from the texture to key flavors. I can't be too adventurous my first time baking, right? So I went with what I know. Is that so? By the way, Sensei, how did you know where I was? I think I said something like preheat, but there's a dozen of labs with ovens here at Trinity. I didn't tell anyone that I was going there, so how? Well, I memorized your daily schedule. Huh? I know which culinary lab you usually go for your classes. I see, well, I suppose that's a given. You're a teacher after all, but to know my full schedule. Yeah, I'm getting a special treatment from Miss Persona non grata. As per Miss Persona non grata. Well, even so, that makes me smile a little. No, I've seen you working hard. Okay. And that's that. Alright then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call it quits here. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, not much else to say about the event we just looked at. It's the Blue Arca event. What else there is to say? But anywho, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now, but I am going to be sort of taking a break for the rest of the week, just to get some more of the Doll's Nest walkthrough out of the way. So yeah, there's not gonna be much in terms of streams for the rest of this week. So anyways, that's the only thing the only other thing I want to say. But anyway, I think it's time for us to end things off here. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, this is gonna be Thank You signing off. Goodbye. Goodbye.